Okay, so we can have like Africa, Asia, Australia, and the likes. I think this is Oceania or what? Yeah. Okay, this is still Australia. Okay, so now we can see. So we have different visualizations we can use there. Do we understand? So we have different visualizations, and let me come back to the ribbon. The file, which is the special tab, the backstage view. You click on it, you have the backstage view of the software. The home tab, you have the groups as well, the clipboard group, the data group, the queries, and you have likable commands in each group. Insert tab as well, you have the groups. Modeling tab, you have groups as well. View, see, we have teams. You can change the teams. For example, I might want to change the theme of this dashboard, and let's just choose. Okay, we are using exclusive or what we use. Science. Okay, let us use. No, no, no. Okay, let us use executive. You can see the theme has changed, so the color changes. So now that is that. So we have, you can explore these tabs and explore the groups and the commands we have in them, and we are good to go. Now this is the data. Now in this place, we also have Power BI. It has three. Should I say three features? It has three components. We have the Power BI desktop, the Power BI service, and the Power BI mobile. Is it mobile view? Yeah. So the Power BI mobile. So now the Power BI desktop is where we are now. This is a free version. It is an unpaid version. So and in this place we just analyze our data and report question too. So it includes the Power Query editor, local computer. Okay, so Power BI desktop is commonly used to create a report and Power BI service to share what to share their reports to share their reports. And so in this class, in this session, we'll be limited to the Power BI desktop. We'll not be treating the Power BI service. The Power BI service is an online form of Power BI reports tool. So we won't be using that, and that is meant for organization. So you have to have an organization login to access such tool. So and that does not have an app. It is existing in the web. So this is the Power BI desktop, like I said, and sorry. Now we have views in Power BI. We have different views in Power BI. You can see we have the report view. Where we are now, this is the report view, where we create the reports. We also have the table view. This is the table view. This is where we see, like I said, Power BI is just for creating that dashboard. You want to see it visually, but if you want to see your data in table form, you come to the table view here. It is at the right part of the leftmost part of the the Power BI interface. You can see. So we have the table view. You see your data in what in columns and in fields and what and records. That is in columns and rows. So you can see this is this is another data population fact, and you can see them here right here. So we also have the model view. This is the model. This is where we create the connection. Here we create the what? We create the connection. Sorry. Okay, we create the connection between what between these two data. We create the what we create the connection between what between the existing tables. We have two tables now. We have the location table and we have the population fact. So how do we create the connection? That is, we make them interrelated. That is what I'm trying to say. So they become connected. We model them and they become what connected to each other. That is we call this related database management. So we are relating the two tables, we are connecting the two tables together so they can work with each other. Because if you let us come to the table view. If you look at this population facts, okay, if you look at this population facts, you can see this population facts table. Here we have the location key. You can see we don't have the whole data yet. We have just the location key. And we have the populations and the urban population percentage. So, and let us check the location. The location here, we have the location key, we have the country, and we have the continent. So with the location key, we can connect these two tables. That is, if AFG location key, so we are going to connect this location key to what? To this table location key. Do you understand? So it can, so if I call upon Afghanistan, it is going to what? Show 2021, 2022, 2023. So this is going to make them what? Related. That is, they have one thing in common. So this is a one, we have different types of relationship. We have one-to-one relationship, we have many one-to-many relationship, we have many-to-one relationship, many-to-many relationship, and one-to-many relationship. So these are relationships we have in, okay, let me explain the relationship. So these are the relationships we have uh, in modeling our data. For example, you can see, so we have duplicate values here. So for example now, many to one relationship, we are going to treat that here. So many to one relationship is, let me show our data here now. Now, let us just treat one-to-one relationship and many-to-many relationship for easy understanding, for easy comprehension here. So now, one-to-one relationship is when we have a unique data. The first thing you have to know is that the one-to-one relationship has to be unique. The two columns have to be unique. And you know, that is, this location key AFG can't be duplicated. That is, we only have AFG, one ISO code for what? For one country. We can't have uh, the same ISO code for the same country. Do you understand? For example, Niger and Nigeria, you can see they in what they are kind of similar, right? So, but the ISO code has to be different regardless of that. I know you'll be expecting us to be NIG as Nigeria, right? Afghanistan is AFG, AOB, Albania, what again? USA, we have USA, BRN, we have BGB, BRA. I think this is British or something. So now, Nigeria, we ought to be NIG, right? But we also have Niger. And in that order, Niger comes before Nigeria. So NIG, Niger takes what? NIG. And Nigeria takes what? NGN. Do you understand? So it has to be unique. So that is where one-to-one relationship comes in. That is, we have two unique, the table we are connecting or the columns we are connecting together has to be what? They have to be unique. That is, one fingerprint for one person. Do you understand? Two persons cannot have the same fingerprint. That is a perfect example of one-to-one relationship. Two persons cannot have a what? The same identical fingerprint that has not been recorded. Do you understand? So one fingerprint for what? For one person. That is one-to-one what? Relationship. Now, one-to-many relationship, I can say um, one person can speak two or three languages. Do we understand? One person can speak what? Two or three languages. That is, in Afghanistan, they might speak, they might have, like, they might be speaking Arabic and they might be speaking, okay, for example, Nigeria, for example, is a perfect example. Nigeria is, as a country, is a perfect example. Due to our diversity, we have many languages, albeit we populate these languages under the three main languages, that is Yoruba, Hausa, and what? And Igbo. But we have many languages in Nigeria, more than, I think more than 250 languages in Nigeria. Even in Yoruba, we have more than 50 shades of Yoruba. In Igbo, we have, some are not even called Igbo. They don't call themselves Igbo. So such relationship is what? Nigeria and languages, it is a what? One to what? Many relationships. Are you getting the relation now? That is a what? One to what? Many relationship. What about many to many relationship? That is, we can say uh different countries. Yes, different countries speaking what? Different languages. For example, Nigeria, our official language, regardless of us having our local language, three local languages, our official language remains English, still remains English. I mean, most Anglophone countries are what? their official language are English language, right? Francophone countries, their official language are French. So now, such relationship, you can say Anglophone countries and English, they are what? Many to what? Many. That is many to one relationship. Do we get it? Anglophone, Francophone countries and their official language, they only have one official language. Are you getting it? You know, we only have one official language in Nigeria, and that is English. Yes, I'm a Yoruba guy. And you know, the indigenes, the citizenries are what? They have their local dialect. Yet, that is not our official language. Due to our diversity, English remains what? Our official language. So Nigeria and official language or Anglophone countries and official language is equals to what? Is equals to English. That is what? Many to one relationship. Let me make use of our Excel sheet here so I can write that down and you can put it. So today we are just going to do basic introduction to Power BI. Okay. Okay, here we go. Aha. So I said to one relationship, one to many relationship, many to one relationship, and many to many relationship. Now, so one to one fingerprints, fingerprints, ISO code, right? That is one country, one ISO code. One person, one fingerprint. You can't have two persons with even twins. They don't have identical what fingerprint. So that is what one-to-one relationship. Now, one to many. I said Nigeria language, and its diversity. That is, we speak many languages in what in Nigeria, yet it is just one country. Are we getting it? So that is a perfect example. Nigeria. Let me say, okay, Nigeria, Nigeria, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, stroke, Fulani. Yeah, so that is what one to many relationship. Now, many to one relationship. I said official language, many Anglophone countries, Anglophone. I hope you all know what Anglophone countries are. That is countries colonized by the British. So they are called what Anglophone countries. Right out of the France of the French is called the Francophone countries. So official language, official language. So our official language is what? Is English. Yes, official language is English. Ghana official language is English. Yet they have their own they have their own indigenous languages. Yes, they have languages in Ghana as well. So, yet their official language is just one. That is many to one. So, Anglophone countries and their official language is what? Many to one relationship. Now, many to many relationship. With these example, can anyone give me a perfect example of many to many relationship? Many to many. Just think of it. Critical thinking that is needed as a data analyst. You must be able to think critically and you must have proactive approach to problem, proactive approach to problem, okay, to problem solving. Okay, who is helping us out with that? Many to many relationship. Okay, who is having the floor? Come on, you guys can do it now. Give it a try. Think of anything.
So, mm, so
Come again. What do you say?
a student can of can have many classes.
Hey, come again. I can't hear you.
A student can offer many classes.
A student can offer many classes. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I get the example, but that is not perfect. Why don't you say students, for example, in your department, those in university, or a student, science student, and their subject. You know, science students are many, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So and their subject, you can see that is what many to many what relationship. Do we get that? Or we say the whole of SS1 and some subjects, all of them do, regardless of their department, be it science, commercial, or arts. You guys will definitely do English, maths, English, maths, civic, right? English, maths, civic, and some other compulsory subjects, right? So that is a perfect example. Let us say, so I can say SS1, SS2, the whole student in SS1, SS1, or SS1 to SS3. Let's say SS1 to SS3, or JSS1 to SS3, say JSS1 to SS3, JSS1 to SS3. There are many, right? So what is their relationship? Maths, maths, English, civic, civic education. So we all from JSS1 to SS3, we are going to do these three subjects: maths, English, mathematics, English, civic education. That is here in Nigeria. Those in Nigeria, right? So that is a perfect example of many to what? Many relationship. Do you all get it? Okay, now what I need now is that I need you guys to give me one example each. So let me call on. Okay, Miss Sekinat, you're welcome. How are you? Miss Sekinat, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Do you understand these relationships I've just explained now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you give me an example of a one-to-one relationship?
Mm, um, bedroom.
What do you say? Okay, can anyone give me an example of one-to-one relationship? Anyone? Let us have anyone.
national ID.
National ID, yes, NIN and what? So that is a very perfect example. NIN. So NIN, right? NIN, your SIM card. One SIM to one person. It can't be for two persons. Your passport. Yeah, all these are what? They are one to what? One relationship. Now, what about one to many relationships? One to many relationships. Yeah, anyone? One to many. Like I said, Nigeria and different languages.
A car
Nigeria
maker
states.
makes different car models.
What do you say?
A car maker makes different car models.
Yes, Toyota, different models. We have Camry, right? We have Corolla. Mhm. We have Venza. We have, yeah, all models. So one car, different models. Now, what about many to one relationship? Many to one relationship. Who's giving us that? Okay, let's be fast with that. Many to one relationship. Now I said Anglophone countries and official language. There are many, but they all have one official language, which is English language.
Children to their mother.
Children's and their mother. Yes, you can't have two mothers. Impossible. No, 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 no. No two mummies. You can only have a mom. Just one mom. So children and their what? Mother and their father as well. Right? Okay, so many to many relationships. What about many to many relationships? Many to many. Like I said, Jesus 1 verses 3. They all offer what? These theory subjects are essential from Jesus 1 to SS3. Junior secondary school 1 to senior secondary school 3. Maths, English, civic education is a they are compulsory subjects you must offer when in secondary school in Nigeria. These three. So now many to many relationships. Yes, yes, yes. Who's helping us out?
Orders placed by many customers.
Others what?
Orders placed by many customers.
Yes. Aha. Orders placed. Orders and what? Customers. You can see. You all are you have all made my day. So you understand the relationships now. So now this type of relationship determines how it works. Let's go back to Power BI now. Since we all understand this, we can understand modeling. So if you understand this, you can understand how you are going to model your what? Your data. That is, for you to model your data one-to-one relationship, they have to be unique. You understand? The what? The column or the feed you are merging or you are relating to each other to connect the data to each other, they have to what? They have to be unique. That is the records, they have to be unique. Do you all get it?
Yes.
Now, so let us now come to what? Let us come to location key. That is data. You can see this. We have this has to be unique, and that of the location too has to be what? They have to be unique. So with this, we can connect the two data. That is what we do in the what? In the model view. So this one is just a newly integrated view in Power BI. So this is DAX and it's called data analysis expression. Here we do calculations. This is where we run functions. We have two types of calculation uh, in Microsoft Power BI, and that will be discussed further in our that will be discussed in our further classes. The types of calculations we have in Power BI. We also calculate in Power BI. We run queries. We call them queries. We run queries in Power BI as well. Now, so that's been understood. Let me come again. We have report view. The report view shows us the canvas. This is where we create the reports. And we have panes here. We have three panes: filters, visualization, and data pane. Let us come to another view, the table view. We have just the pane, data. This shows us the data in a what? In a field and record format. That is in a table, in a column, and in a row format. We see it like we do see our data in a spreadsheet form. Now, so we also have the model view. This is where we connect, we model the data together. Do you understand? This is where we model what? We model our data. Okay, now let us import our data. Data, getting our data. That is the first step. Whenever you want to analyze the data, and you know what to do, the first step is to what? Is to get your data from what? From the source. So now we have our data in our source, and the data we can you see. Let us come here, get data. Now, this is very, 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 very diverse in nature. Power BI. You can get data from anywhere, be it XLSX, that is Excel data, be it a Power BI semantic model you have created yourself, or data flows or data bars or SQL from a database management system, from analysis service, text or CSV. CSV stands for comma separated value. Comma separated value. That is, rather than the value. The tables, the columns being separated by lines, they are separated by what? Commas. That is CSV. The meaning of CSV. We can get your data from where? From OB. Let us click on more. Let us see others. So you can virtually get your data from anywhere. You can see we have rules. I have not you can get them from Python, from R, from Python scripts. You can see R scripts, Spark. You can Azure, anywhere. You can get your data anywhere. Do you understand? Now, the data we are using, it is an Excel format, but I intentionally
So,
converted it. Yes.
so when you have opened your Power BI, what are you going to open?
Okay. When you open your Power BI, you click on
Yes, sir.
Create New File. Create New File. Have you seen it? New
No.
blank file. Yeah. Yeah. You click on that. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Since I have someone follow me, let me share the file we'll be using. Have you seen it? I've sent one. I will be sending the other one now. Okay. These two files. Have you seen it? So that is it. That's the file. So you just follow the process. Now let me start again. Now to import your data, download the data and you should know where it is being stored. To import your data, you go to get data and you click on, if the data type you're trying to import is not here, you can click on more. Are you seeing the screen? Can you see the screen? This more where I am
Yes, sir.
now. Okay, now then the data we want to import is a CSV file. CSV file is just comma separated with value. So rather than it being separated by lines and by horizontal line, the field are separated by what? By commas. Do you understand that? This field are separated by what? By comma. So now let us choose CSV. Can you still see my screen? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you click on the files you want to import. Do you understand? So let us import the countries first. Open. As it is connecting. Now you can see we have this this editor opened. You can see we can have a view of our file based on first 200 rows. Okay, let us say based on, you see, delimiter, that is they are separated by comma. If they are not separated by comma, you can choose the delimiter here, or they are separated by semicolon, and we don't have that
Sir,
here.
I cannot see your screen.
You can't see my screen.
Yes, sir.
I guess that's much. So let me share that part. That was what I was asking. Can you see my screen? No, you should now. Can't I share that part? Can you see the editor part? Can you see it now? Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, where I'm
How did you
importing the
get here?
file. How do I get here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start again. You come to get data. Can you see? You click
Yes,
on the
sir.
data type you are importing, and that is text or CSV file. You are importing the CSV file. If it is Excel, you click on Excel. So CSV. Then it takes you, you go to the location of the data. Are you getting it? You go to the location of the data where the data is located. So you should check your downloads. Check your downloads. Yours should be in your downloads. So mine is here in the document SGL. Then I have these two CSV files here. You can see. Then I click on countries. Can you see my screen? You can see
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay. Can you see this editor here? Can you see
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have two options. We can view our data like this. You can see you click on the delimiter. The delimiter here is what comma, and this is correct comma. So now, is this data clean? You know, the first thing you do when you get the data is what? Is to clean it. To what? Is to clean the data. Data cleaning. When you have your data, when you import your data, the next thing is what? Is to clean your data. Yes, in Excel, this data might be clean, but in Power BI, it might not. In Power BI, it might be clean, but when I import this data to my pandas library, it might not be clean. I might have to clean it again. Do you understand? So different software requires different, cleaning style, different cleaning stage. So this data actually is actually clean in Excel. Yes, but in Power BI it is not clean. So to clean it, to perform that, I have to what? Click on transform data. For example, if data is clean like this and I'm okay with it, I will just click on what? Load data. Do we understand? I'm going to click on what? Load data. But no, I want to transform the what? I want to transform the data. I want to clean it. So you click on transform data. Clicking on transform data, then it is going to open up the Power Query editor. This will take you to the what? Power Query editor. Can you see the screen? Can you see the Power Query editor? I'm scrolling. Can you see it?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me share it. Let me share that. Now you should see it now. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is the Power Query what? The Power Query editor. This is where you edit your query. You clean it, change the data type and remove unnecessary errors. Do you understand? Okay, now to do this, excuse me. Okay, now this location key now, the header, you can see the header for this. I'm trying to okay. The header for this table is this location key and country and continent. So the first step you have to do is called just come to this home tab, then you go to the what transform group. Come to the home tab, go to the transform group, then click on what use first row as headers. Use what first row as header. Do we get that? So you click on that. So you come here, use first row as header. So the first row is made the header. Now we have the header, right? So this is what we use. Okay. Are you getting it? Now you check the data type. What is the data type for this particular uh, sorry, excuse me. Now, so you check the data type. Are the data type correct? You understand? You check the data type. This is alphabet. You check the data type. If the data type is not correct, you change it to what? You change it to text. You change it to text here. Can you see it? Then you come here as well. You check the data type. If the data type is not correct, you change it. Then this, if it is not correct, you change it. Do we get it? So that is it. Then after you are done, any step you take, it is being recorded here. Any step you take is what is recorded here. All steps are what are recorded here. So change type. For example, if I want to, there's nothing like Control Z here. So if I want to undo what I've done, you come here to this applied step, you write this right corner of the the Power Query editor. So you come here, you click on what cancel, change type, promoted headers. You can you see? You undo it. Then if you want to do it back, you just come back to the this thing, click on it, then use first row as what as header. So I think we should be okay with this now. For now, this is not clean enough because I was trying to model the data and it says we have duplicates. So that will be done later. Okay. So you can see here we have, let us study the data. What do we have here? We have the what? We have the location key. We have the country. We have the continent. That is, we have anything that deals with the continent, the country. So we have the country data here. We don't have the population here. So we have the country what? The country data right here. Okay. Okay, afterwards, so if you are done with it, you come here, you click on what? Close and apply. Close what? Close and apply. That is, close the Power Query editor and apply. We have three options actually. We have the close and apply, that is close the Power Query editor. This place is called the Power Query editor. This is where we edit our data, we clean our data. Do you understand? So you close the Power Query editor and apply it to a Power BI desktop, or you just close, you apply without closing it, or you close without applying it. Do you understand? Now, what I want you to do now is just click on what close and apply. Now click on close and apply. Yeah, so you can see here we have the data. This is the data we have just imported, the country, continent, or the country data. Do you understand? This is the one we have just imported. Now, to get the other data, you come here. Do you see that? You come here, click on the data type again, text or CSV. Then you click on the what? Population facts. Click on the population facts. Let us import that. Can you see this? Then you click on transform. But let us check if the data is okay. Let us transform it. Transform data. You click on transform data. Okay. Can you see the Power Query editor? Let me reshare the screen. Now you can see this has been transformed. If it has not been transformed or cleaned, or the row, the header has not been updated, you can do that. Just click on it, then come to use first row as what? As headers. Then let us check the data type. Yes, number, this is correct. Yes, we have this. Okay, this is what we want. 1, 2, 3, yes. Okay, population, there are numbers. Urban population, this should be in percentage. So you change this urban population to what? Percentage, rather than ordinary numbers. Let us just add new step. Okay, so let me just round it up. The reason why this is bringing error is because I have the same data opened in this same file. Okay, let us just replace current. It is still giving me the same error. Okay, that should not be doing that at your own end. Or is doing this at my own, so I have to write the a DAX query to counter this. So is this okay at your own end? Like that. Check it out. The percentage is showing 27%, right? Are you there?
No, sir.
What's it showing?
I'm not done.
Okay, okay. Let me wait for you then. You should do that now. So tomorrow, I would like you all to follow. I would like you all to have downloaded your your Power BI desktop, and so we can have an interactive session tomorrow. We all understand. So we'll be creating visuals tomorrow, and I want you all to be there. So we are going to share your screen tomorrow. We'll be having an interactive session, a very interactive section tomorrow, an interesting one.
Sir,
Yes.
so I've loaded the two datas. How will I open it?
Have you loaded it? You have downloaded it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. To open it, go to the home tab. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Go to the home tab, then click on Get Data. Let me
Yes,
show
sir.
you.
Go to the home tab.
You can see. You come here. You come to this home tab, Get Data. You can see. Then you click on Text Stroke CSV because the data is in CSV format. You click on the text CSV format. Then you go to the location of the file. That is, when you've downloaded it, it should be in your download. So you come to your PC, this PC, then you go to your downloads.
Now, what should I open in my downloads?
Yeah, the file you have downloaded. Is it not there?
Sir, which one is it? Countries or population fact?
Anyone. You can open the countries first. Let's go with the countries first. Now double click on it.
Please.
Okay. Let me show you the process here. So you can see. So you click on transform data. Can you see the transform data?
Now, where?
Can you see my screen? This place.
Yes, sir.
So you click on transform data. You click on this place, transform data. Take you to the Power Query editor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the Power Query editor, I'm coming. Can you see my Power Query editor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you come here, you can see we want to make this column. This is the column name, right? So you come here, you go to the home tab, the transform group.
Yes, sir.
Then you click on use first row as header.
Yes, sir.
Have you done that?
Yes, sir.
Then you can see after that has been done, you check the data type. Is the data type correct? Check is this text? Yes, this is text. Is this in text as well? Yes, this is in text as well. Oh, so this is in text as well. You change it to okay. Then check if this is in text as well. So you change this to text as well. Do you understand? Then after that has been done, you come to your home tab. You see, you come to the close group and you click on close and apply. You click on what's close and apply. Do that.
I've done it.
Okay. Then we are good to go. Now do that for the other data.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Are you doing that already?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow, we all should make sure we have successfully installed Power BI, and we can have an interactive class tomorrow. So I think we'll be ending the class here. Do we have any question? Do we have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me ask others. You guys are not. Oh, Big Dad is the only one for it. You all should make sure you have installed Power BI Desktop. I've told you how to install that. You go to your Microsoft Store, search Power BI Desktop, install it, and these files I'm going to send these two files to us in the group, and we are going to work with it tomorrow. So is that understood? I'll be somewhat checking that. Follow me.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Prince Time, what's up? Is that understood, sir? Okay, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay, then I think we should call it a day then. Let me hand over to Dr. Lukayat. Doctor, you can have the floor.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for attending today's program. We appreciate you all. Do have a splendid time. Thank you. And please do well to attempt all the assignments given. Okay? So we meet tomorrow, same time. Bye. Thank you. Bye.